Hello everybody, welcome to Kev Thinking Out Loud. Today I want to talk to you about some observations of calendar year 2011. This video is being recorded December 15th, 2011. In particular, what I wanted to bring to your attention is the Canada versus the rest of the world perception and reality. It is true that the Canadian economy and the Canadian government balance sheet is in better shape than most of the rest of the world, no disputing that. However, the Canadian stock market has underperformed the US in 2011 by a wide margin. That being that the Toronto stock market year to date is down roughly 13.5%, and the US stock market, you'd be surprised to hear, is only down 4.8% year to date. So I want to talk to you about why that is. The reason for it primarily is that in the Toronto stock market, 50% of the Toronto stock market is actually in energy and basic material stocks. So when we look at the Toronto stock market as an index, you have to remember that 50% of it are things like oil, gas, gold, other metals and minerals. So the Toronto stock market is not as well diversified as many other markets, the US and much of Europe. And the reason that's been a difficulty for Canada is that earlier in the year, the global economy had a downward revision in its growth rates, which means that the less demand, theoretically, for those basic materials. And with less demand, you may have noticed that the prices of some of those things which were going up reversed and started to go down. In particular, consider what's happened to the price of gold, which is a major component in the Toronto stock market. So I bring this up because I know that that the perception out there, if we follow just the headlines, they can be very, very misleading and draw us to very incorrect conclusions. If we look a little deeper, we'll see that some of the connections are not always what you expect them to be. Diversification is always going to be important with us and our clients. It is still important, it always will be, and I just bring this issue up because I think it highlights the importance of it and how we can be easily misled to be overweight or underweight the wrong things based on whatever we may feel the sentiment to be or what the headlines are telling us. So thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you in 2012.